Hi everyone, it's Janine here, and in today's video we are going to be learning about the quotient rule, which we use when we're taking the derivative of a quotient of two functions. So let's say we have a function f of x and g of x. The derivative with respect to x of f of x over g of x is equal to g of x times f prime of x minus f of x times g prime of x over g of x squared. And the way I like to remember this is by referring to the function f of x as our top function, and referring to g of x as our bottom function. And so the right-hand side of this equation just becomes the bottom times the derivative of the top minus the top times the derivative of the bottom. And this is all over the bottom squared. So let's go ahead and take a look at some examples. So in this first example here, we want to find the derivative of y is equal to 5x plus 1 over 2x minus 1. So as our first step, let's go ahead and label our top and bottom functions. So here we have our top function, which is equal to 5x plus 1, and we have our bottom function, which is equal to 2x minus 1. So now let's go ahead and determine what its derivative is equal to. So we have y prime is equal to the bottom, which is 2x minus 1, times the derivative of the top. So the derivative of 5x plus 1 is just equal to 5. And then we have minus the top, so 5x plus 1, and then times the derivative of the bottom. So the derivative of 2x minus 1 is just equal to 2, and this is all over the bottom squared. So we have 2x minus 1 squared. And as our next step, let's go ahead and expand our numerator so that we can combine like terms. So let's go ahead and distribute this 5. So we have 5 times 2x, which is equal to 10x. Then we have a 5 times a negative 1, and that just gives us a minus 5. And then here, let's go ahead and distribute this 2. So we have a 2 times a 5x times a negative sign, which gives us a negative 10x. And then we have a 2 times a positive 1 times a negative sign, which gives us a negative 2. And this is all over 2x minus 1 squared. And we can see here that these two 10x's cancel out, and so we just have a negative 5 minus 2 in the numerator, and that simplifies to a negative 7, and this is all over 2x minus 1 squared. And so this is our final answer. And so let's go ahead and take a look at one more example. So in this next example here, we want to find the derivative of y is equal to 3x over 6 plus x squared. So as our first step, let's go ahead and identify what our top and bottom functions are equal to. So we have our top function here. So our top function is equal to 3x, and we have our bottom function here. And so here our bottom function is equal to 6 plus x squared. And so now let's go ahead and find our derivative. So we have y prime is equal to the bottom function, which is 6 plus x squared, times the derivative of the top function. So the derivative of 3x is just equal to 3. And then we have minus the top function, which is equal to 3x. And then times the derivative of the bottom. So the derivative of 6 plus x squared is just equal to 2x. And this is all over the bottom squared. So the bottom function is 6 plus x squared. So in the denominator, we have a 6 plus x squared squared. And as our next step, let's go ahead and expand our numerator so that we can combine like terms. So let's go ahead and distribute this 3 here. So we have 3 times 6, which is equal to 18. And then we have 3 times x squared, which is just equal to 3x squared. And then here we have a 3x times a 2x times a negative sign, which simplifies down to a negative 6x squared. And this is all over 6 plus x squared squared. And now let's go ahead and simplify our numerator. So we have an 18 plus 3x squared minus 6x squared. So combining these two terms together, we just have a negative 3x squared. And this is all over 6 plus x squared squared. And so this is our final answer. And so that is how you use the quotient rule to find the derivative of a quotient of two functions. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.